You don't worry about that. Your heel will be a little bit lower than your stirrup, and truly it doesn't matter. In jumping it's different, because in jumping you put the legs more forward voluntarily, because the narrower part of the body. So in jumping you put your legs where the body is narrower. So when they push for the jump, they help you to stay there. So it's two different techniques. But in dressage, you don't push your heel down. The round stirrups are good for that because they help you. Interestingly, those stirrups are part of the traditional tack, old-fashioned. They come from the 19th century. That's right. So people who created it were not that stupid. That's right. They already figured that. That's part of the uniform of Saumur. That's part of the tack that we use on the French saddle at Saumur. So the people who created it already knew that. So let's start working. Then we can start to see what to do. Now the main thing, the horse, your body weight will always be neutral. We have to be neutral. The body weight have only bad effect. So the only thing we can do with the body weight is no effect. No effect means the middle of your spine exactly at the vertical of your seat bone. The deep seat saddle tends to push you. So you can ride in every saddle, but the deep seat saddle tends to push your seat forward. And so you try to don't touch too much the back of the saddle, because they don't help you. Okay? They create the wrong reaction. And then the tone, the change of tone, it's all it is about. We used to talk about movement, but it's more subtle than that. The horse is going to feel the energy, which is a change in muscle tone. So you keep your arms soft, you keep your shoulder soft. Men do it differently than women. The vertebral column work differently. So for a man, opening the chest is very easy, that place the pelvic at the right place. Women have to think differently because women tend to arch the lumbar vertebra more than men. Therefore you need to think about your glute, your psoas, abdominal muscle, transversal spinalis, and then when you feel you are stable on the lower part of your spine, liberate the shoulder. We talk, I was the first to say open the chest. They tell me, they did a study on the human vertebral column, and they tell me, no, you are wrong. You have to be cervico-thoracic. It's a junction between cervical and thoracic. Therefore, instead of opening the chest, which can put you on an artificial posture, find a place between neck, head and thoracic vertebra. It's a cervico-thoracic junction, give the freedom of the shoulder. Okay? Then it is all energy. It is all about energy. They can feel you from the ground. Therefore, from the ground is not a relation muscle to muscle. They cannot feel your muscles from the ground. They feel the energy. Every time you change your tone, you create energy within your body, and that's what they pick up. So it's pretty subtle. And the most important thing is that you have to work with an integrity of your body. If you use the back properly, but you contract one part of your body or release, it will not work. So you stop it, and we are going to do a small experiment. You give me a finger, but a polite one, and this one. And then I became tonic with my back. You feel, supple, tonic, supple. Oh. You feel my back, but not really. You feel the energy. Then my back here. Okay. For now, I became tonic there, and then I contract my right shoulder. It should not be any effect, but I contract. Then you don't feel my back. Then I let go my right shoulder. Then you feel my back. Then I contract my right shoulder. Then you don't. Then I let go my right shoulder, then you feel my back. You see? Then I contract, then you don't. Then I let go my right shoulder, then you feel. I move my leg, you don't. I place my leg in place, you feel. I turn my head, you don't. You see? So it's a lot of, it's an integrity. Your energy involves your entire body. And when we start to work at this level, which is very cool because very soft, we realize we do way too much because we constantly cancel.
So let me ask a question.
Yeah.
When you contract, it's various parts I cannot feel.
Yeah.
But when you're contracting, your back is not contracted either, correct?
Yeah, it was. I keep my back tonic all the time. I say, let's do it. So I became tonic. There, you feel. Bon. I lift my legs. My back is tonic. You don't feel it. Now put my legs in place. Now you feel my back. I lift my legs. You don't. I put my legs. You see? I move my head. You don't. I put my head. You feel. I don't. You don't. I come back. Not contracted. I put the tone. I'm not contracted. I put tone in my body. In my back. I do it in the back. Okay. But that's what you feel. But then when I move my legs, you don't feel my back. He's there. He's tonic. I don't let go my back. I keep my back the same way. But you don't feel it anymore. I say, because another part of the body move or contract. So, therefore, whenever you're going to do, you might do it okay with the back, but if your legs release, if you turn your head, if you move one hand, anything you do is not going to feel it.
It's just like the cats, having the cats
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
This is first.
So when you start to realize, basically they feel energy, basically. That became, that refined the equitation on a much higher level, that became your entire body all together in the same time. So the concept of the correct edge, we learn all those edges. You need to put that on the back burner. You need to realize, well, that was a teaching technique to make you realize how each part of your body influences the rest. That's still true. But if you just apply one edge, you will not feel another part of your body.
Can I feel your back
Oh
when you put it?
yeah, very little alpha this way. Well, there I'm normal, and then I became tonic. Then I'm normal, then I became tonic. Then I'm normal, then I became tonic. You see? It's not a lot.
And also probably here too.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. So that's your torso.
Everywhere. Yeah, it's not... We told back, but back have to be compensated with abdominal. When we are going to pass a transition, I'm going to tell you, bon, work with your psoas, but you have to be compensated with the transversal spinalis, your glute. It's all the body, all the time. That's the trick. That's why I show you this energy phenomena. It's all the body in the same time. And when we do all those moves, we break. We broke the energy, and they don't feel us. So then we have to do more. That's why we are after all those excessive things. It's not new. Our great master always say, discreet, sober, quiet, the less you move, the better. All the great masters talk about that. That's what happened all the time. By intuition, they did not know, but by intuition they figure something that science explains later. You say, well, now we realize they pick up energy. That's what they pick up. So we used to believe it was a movement. Then we used to believe muscle tone create movement. So we talk in muscle tone. Now we realize muscle tone create energy, which they pick up. That's their level of comfort. They are very happy there. That's their sensitivity, that's their comfort zone. Very, very light, very discreet, very quiet. And then the second you need more legs, think twice. Maybe the shoulder are tough, maybe the forearm are tough. Yes, maybe something. Yeah. And then they don't feel it. Yeah. So it's interesting to start to work at this level. First, it's fascinating because it's very light, very discreet, very quiet, very soft. It's beautiful, very comfortable to do, but highly sophisticated. You see? Well, they are not perfect. They do their error, of course. Once in a while, you have to kick his butt. It's the way it is. But it's you try. When you start to work at this level, and you are perfectly capable to do that, you try to never use just one part of your body. Okay? So if you increase the pressure of the calf, you might have to proportionally increase the tone of your back. Yeah, you see? Or decrease. If I say more balance, you might need to do less. You see? You might have too much pressure of the calf or not enough. You see? So you explore that. So you explore. You realize what is the great thing is that they love it. They love it. That is their real level of perception. When we do more, we aggress them. So they protect. So a lot of time we have to push so hard because we provoke the resistance. Okay? We need to go the other way. Albert Einstein said, any normally intelligent person can make things bigger, stronger, and more powerful. It takes a touch of genie and a lot of courage to go the other way. That's exactly what we need to do. Go the other way. Don't expect a reaction like that. Error, okay, they have to refine themselves. But in the absolute, it works wonderfully because they love it. That is their comfort zone. When we give them comfort, they become partners. When we aggress them, they have to protect. You see? The real partnership is not doing more, it's doing less. And you are ready, you are a pretty good rider, you can do that. And you can work at this level of subtlety. Because they are not perfect, they are their own problem, memory. You might touch the calf, but you don't want to do more. Then the whip is there to say, hey, you are there for what? We have to do that. We have to do that. It is much better, because if you start to squeeze the legs more, because of the extra sensitivity they are there, they start to shut off. You see? So we realize the more we understand how they function, the more we realize they function on a very high level of subtlety, very high, and we need to meet them there, and we succeed. If we succeed, not right away, but they respond. They come to you, and it's and believe in yourself. Because the riding technique destroys us. The riding techniques constantly tell us, apply the correct heads and he will do it correctly. What a crap. So you apply the correct heads and they do wrong because they protect their body. So this theory is completely stupid. But he put the guilt on us. Because we think we do it wrong. Then we change. Then there is no consistency. We need to believe in ourselves. Let's face it, they cost a fortune to buy, they cost a fortune to maintain, they give us trouble all the time, they give us 5 seconds of happiness every 6 months. Why we do that? We are crazy. Bon. Then we have a virus, we cannot live without them. Okay? Bon. Because we have the connection, we have the intuition. Otherwise we buy a car or a motorcycle. So if we come to horses, it's because deep in our, we have the intuition. And the riding technique tells us that we are not good and we don't do it right. It's terrible because we lose confidence. It's very bad. Yeah. We need to go the other way. No, believe in you. Believe in deep up there. They are wrong, you are right. You need to believe in you. And then you realize you can open this dialogue. And they are amazing. The more you go there, it's fascinating. Fascinating that you discover a new world. It's amazing how much they are willing to do it. They are willing to give. They want to be sound. When you rehabilitate horses, it's mind-boggling how much they want to be sound. And they work. And they go. And they have to. Because they have system within system within system. You only control the superficial one. To create a performance, they have to process, filter, to orchestrate all their body the right way. A lot of the system, we cannot control them. It's too deep. They have to do it. So we guide their brain in the right direction. We open a dialogue where they become interested because we give them comfort, gentleness, gentle relation, and then they start to think how to make that more efficient for them. And we need them to do that. We cannot control everything. So it's a new world, but it's really very, very interesting. Yes. Yeah. They want to offer. Yeah. Yeah. My horse, Shadow, is very